Hey YouTube, this is Misty or Misty Wynette. So this evening, I'm doing my wrap up of the 21 day challenge by Tamika, or a new me 1109. And in this video, we are to give our top 3 days of the challenge. So we had 21 days, excuse me, of these different objectives that Tamika came up with and different discussion points that we had to talk about and journal about. So here goes. I'm going from I'm not gonna say my least, but I'm going from number 3 to number 1. So number 1 being the most important thing, the thing that kept me on straight and narrow and just kept me focused. So number 3 was, I can't remember, I'm sorry Tamika, I didn't write down the days, but number 3 is what's up with protein. So I started this journey almost 10 weeks ago, and I hear people saying, any of my doctors saying, you know, eat protein. So that was embedded in my mind that I have to eat protein. Protein has and needs to be put into each time that I eat each day, and I eat 3 meals a day. If I snack, it'll be probably once at work, because I work in an office location. So for those who work in the office, you know how that can, I mean, it's easy to sit at your desk and munch. So I snack, but nothing big. Probably like some fruit or some yogurt. Anyhow, so what's up with protein? I had this instilled in my mind that I had to eat protein, and you need to eat a lot of protein, right, to keep your body functioning regularly and this and other. However, no one never told me the bad side of eating too much protein and not enough fiber and not enough water. I'm gonna put this in a very PG statement. If you eat too much protein and not enough fiber and not drink enough H2O or fluids, period, you will have, I'm gonna use, let's see, what can I use? Let's say your plumbing. You know, our intestines have been referred to as your body's plumbing before, so I'm gonna say plumbing. So just imagine if you have a sink and you wash your dog or whatever, wash your hair in like your bathtub, whatever. You will have, if it's not treated, not unclogged, you will have backup of hair and all this other gunkiness. So, needless to say, like I said, I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it PG. Your body will get clogged. You will get backed up. It's not, yeah, it's definitely not a ride at Disneyland or Disney World. It's no fun at all. So, with that being said, protein is a necessity, but too much of it and not enough fiber, or you know, your veggies and stuff, excuse me, and not enough fluid will make a very bad situation for you. So I'm just gonna say that you know what I'm talking about. So moving on. Day number 2. It's one topic that I have recently come into celebration of, and that is NVS. No, NSV. God. Non-scale victories. If you saw my previous video, I talked about I could cross my legs now without having to pick up one of the legs and toss it over. I'm downsizing in shirts and stuff like that. So I'm gonna back up. This shirt is from Diets, as you can tell. It's a 1X. Turn sideways. I don't know if you can probably see me or not, but I would get in the tub, but I'm scared I might fall out if I stand on like the rim of it. So hold on. Okay, so it's a 1X, and I think a 1X is like an 18, maybe a 20. I don't know. It's not a 3X, y'all. So hey, non-scale victory. 1X shirt. And I also went to Lane Bryant and bought some jeggings, and my jeggings, or for those who don't know, jeggings are leggings that are like that blue jean color, whatever. I I bought a pair of those yesterday because they were 50% off. That's the only reason why I bought them. And they were a size 18, 20. And oh my god, I put on the jeggings with this shirt and it's just like I see a body form. I don't see this overly stretched out body. I see something forming. And as I stated in my previous videos before, I don't know myself as an adult, you know, not overweight. So for me to see these little, you know, like this, how I can do my hands like that and they go down, not like just like this or like that or whatever, no funny odd shape. It's actually doing this, it's curving, and I love to see that because, like I said, as an adult, I don't know that body. I don't know this body to have curves. I've always, from the age of 18, between 18 and 20, I've just gained weight. I mean, it could be in my senior years when I quit band, so I wasn't as active in school. I did extracurricular activities like SAD and FHA and so that, but nothing that was active. Like, it wasn't a marching band. And if you were in the marching band, you know what I mean. So yeah, as I quit that, it's just like weight just came on, then I found out I had PCOS, and that's bad for gaining weight, and again, it's just rapidly gained. So for me to go down sizes, to be able to cross my legs without straining and picking it up and move, that to me is like that's like icing on the cake that I can't eat. So and my other video I said non-scale victories are like our little gems. Like, imagine if you're Dorothy in Wizard of Oz, she had to follow that yellow brick road, right? To me, the little non-scale victories are little gems or little, I don't know, trinkets that you pick up along this yellow brick road. And like Dorothy, we had, or I don't know if she had it in her, I don't know if she had a tool or not, but our lap band or our gastric bypass or our sleeve is our tool that keeps us on that straight and narrow. So as long as we listen to our tool and listen to our body, we can stay on this straight and narrow. And pick up these little trinkets. Like, oh, downside, that's another trinket. Oh, across my leg, that's another trinket. Oh Lord, I could put on a swimsuit. That's a really big trinket, excuse me. So, I mean, not everybody is like Tamika said, it's this progress or journey is not one size fit all. So where my yellow brick road might be straight and narrow, somebody may be able to go off the path and go look at the lake or go over here and see like a general store or, you know, whatever. We're not all meant to be in this one mold and fit that mold. 'Cause imagine the world as being, if everybody was a mold and everybody had the same outcome and everybody did the exact same thing, imagine how boring that would be. Like, for real. I have probably, I don't know, I know over 20 friends or subscribers on YouTube. Imagine if you looked at 20 people and they're saying the exact same thing you're doing. They're wearing the exact same thing you're wearing. That would be boring. I don't think I would want to do YouTube. I don't want to see somebody doing the exact same thing I do. If I do something bad or I have a bad week, I don't want to see that 35 times. I want to see somebody who's doing something good and has a non-scale victory, and we can celebrate as one big community, but not to be minions and everybody looks the same and acts the same and dresses the same and talks the same and does the same video. I don't want to see that. So non-scale victories are as unique as we are, and I love them just as much as I know you love your non-scale victories. So that's number 2, and I'm sorry I rambled, but I love talking about non-scale victories. It's like the greatest thing. I mean, it's great to see your numbers go down. See, I'm rambling on again. It's great to see your numbers go down, but to see your body shrinking into something that you do not know is like magic to me. I mean, I know I have to work hard to get here, but I don't know this body. I don't know this face really. I don't know this stomach being, you know, going down the way it is. So anyhow, that's enough of number 2, which was my non-scale victories. And number one, I'm glad there was, excuse me, I just got through eating and I'm burping like crazy. I hate when I finish eating. I have like this big from the bottom of my gut burp, and it's so disgusting. I sound like a 45-year-old man that's been at the bar drinking like 40 ounces all night. It's nasty. Anyhow, if you've had that happen, please share it along, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But yeah, it like sometimes I make them come up. Like if I lean towards my port like this, they come up. But sometimes I can sit there. Like 2 weeks ago, I was at Target and I was talking to the cashier, and all of a sudden a big belt burp just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh dear Lord, I'm so sorry. I cannot control that. It just came out. But okay, anyhow, so my number one day that just motivated me and touched me would happen to be day number one. And to me, I'm so glad that you did this. This was like the perfect day to start off this journey. And that would be to eliminate self-talk. As far as I can remember as being a child, I had my parents in my life, but it was kind of, it wasn't 50-50. It was probably like 90% my mom, 10% my daddy, or probably 95% my mom, 5% my dad. Probably listen to that. Anyhow, my mom never went a day without saying, and still to this day she doesn't, saying that, oh my God, I have the greatest kids. I don't care if you gain weight, you're still beautiful. You know, stuff that your parents are supposed to say. Whereas my dad would constantly say, I mean, I wasn't really fat, or I don't want to use that word, overweight as a child, but I was chubby. And my dad would not let it not be known that I was chubby. He would say like, you're getting fatter, why don't you stop eating? I mean, I wasn't as a child sat down and ate like, and I hate when people think that's like a stereotype that fat people or overweight people sit there and constantly eat. I don't. Well, before I had surgery, I probably ate like twice a day, and that's not good. I mean, to start over, because you're supposed to eat more than that. So I try to explain to people that just because I'm overweight doesn't mean that I sit there and pig out, because I can't do that. Even before surgery, I couldn't do it. Yeah, it could have been the Hardy, get out my room. Sorry, my dog was going to my bedroom. Yeah, it could have been the choices that I was making food-wise, but as far as picking out, I didn't do it. Yeah, but as a child, just hearing him say that, I'm like, how could you dare tell your child that you're fat, you're being lazy, this and that. And hearing that as a child, even though you know that it's wrong, if you hear it so many times repeatedly, you unfortunately start believing it. And so, like high school, I didn't date at all, and I really started getting chubby, like I said, because I quit band or whatever, because I wanted to focus on getting into college and, you know, graduation and stuff. But I didn't have a boyfriend until I was in the 12th grade. And it's just like when you hear somebody that's your parent that you're supposed to look up to tell you that you're fat and you're lazy and you're work, that sticks with you. And I think to a certain extent, still to this day, that I deal with it. Probably not as bad back then. Shows up in my adult life now, because I know, I mean, I knew better then, but I really know better now. I love myself to death. Even before surgery, I know that I'm beautiful, and as far as like reflecting that upon everybody else, if a guy would come up to me and say, "Oh, I think you're cute," I didn't believe it, because my dad, as a man, did not tell me that. So when a guy compliments me, I don't know how to take it. So him saying these compliments to me, I don't know how to process it. And so I am like my worst critic. I criticize myself to the highest of high on something so small. So for Tamika to say no self-negative talk, it hit home pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, like, still to this day, I'm working on it. And I'm not the one who went to have surgery, because one of my friends thought this, that I'm going to have surgery, or went to have surgery because of not being married yet, or not dating, not having kids. That's the biggest crock of, I can't say what I want to say. Anyhow, that's full of crap, caca, all of that. I would never have surgery because I feel that I'm single and I'm getting older and I'm without a kid. I want to have kids. That was one of the reasons why I had surgery, but not because of a man. So that's just stupid. So anyhow, I'm rambling and I'm venting, so I'm gonna stop. So that was my number one thing. And Tamika, I cannot say too many times that I am so appreciative of this challenge. I loved it from day one until this last day. I loved making my my 2011 Y board. If you haven't seen that, I got a video about that too, for those who didn't see it. I think this is a great challenge, especially around Valentine's Day. It's just to take time out and self-reflect on you, the most important person in your life. I mean, because if you don't love or care for yourself, who else is going to do it? You have to be able to be strong enough to do it for yourself. So I appreciate Tamika once again. Can't say that enough. And I'm through rambling. So I hope that everybody enjoyed this challenge as much as I did, because like I said earlier, I loved it. I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the next challenge. And for those who are going to Las Vegas, I will see you there. Yay! Can't wait. Talk to you guys later. Bye.